So here's how B2B design thinking depends on your worst ideas. So you've probably been hearing a lot about design thinking, or how the problem-solving methods of designers can apply to any discipline. It's basically about approaching challenges from the perspective of a trained problem solver, because that's basically what designers are, problem solvers. So if you're looking to apply design thinking to your discipline, whether you're creating a marketing plan, a shopping cart, or a jetliner, here's a quick guide on how to get your thoughts together. Step 1, have a good handle on the challenge. Before good ideas become great prototypes, you have to start with insight. That means gathering your research and activating your empathy. The importance of perspective cannot be understated, and your summary, notes, a work plan, whatever works best for you, should be a key part of your project folder as well as your process. At Godfrey, we incorporate research throughout the entire life of a project. It's a simple point and it feels like a no-brainer, but it's super important because you're going to be picking up new insights and making new connections every time you refer back to the research you've done. So that was step 1, have a good handle on the challenge. Step 2, gather your ideas. When it comes to ideas, the best kind is lots. After you've done your research and you've given yourself some time to really synthesize it, your mind is in a super connective state. Don't let that moment pass. Start a list, get some note cards, jot down every idea quickly but clearly. Keep moving and don't censor yourself. The idea here is to get the full yield of your ideas on paper, warts and all. And remember, many bad ideas are actually great ideas in search of their better half. Another way to get a good quantity of ideas is to put together a team. You probably have one already, and they should be as involved as possible at this stage. So get them up to speed, give them time to think, and get them together to see what they've cooked up. Make sure they aren't filtering their ideas too much, because at this point, quantity is what matters most. Remember, lots. This can be a challenge because it requires some vulnerability. Nobody wants to show their bad ideas. Problem is, they don't know which ones are bad. But their bad idea might be the better half to one of your bad ideas. The missing piece that turns an idea great. So don't miss out. On my teams, to encourage full sharing, I give a worst idea prize. Because a bad idea that you get rewarded for suddenly feels pretty good. We don't literally give a trophy, but we do give some pretty appropriate prizes for bad ideas. So people start to flag their bad ideas proudly. And all of a sudden, instead of just idea generation and idea sharing, we're actually doing some team building as well. So that was step 2, gather ideas, lots of them, lots. Step 3, evaluate with care. Now that you have tons of ideas, it's time to combine, reduce, simplify, and direct. This part can be a group discussion or an individual endeavor. It's best as a discussion between 2 or 3 key stakeholders. So this is the time where you're going to be taking these fragmented ideas and combining them into broader concepts. Some are going to outshine others. Some will strengthen or challenge previously held notions. Don't fall in love with just one, and don't throw anything away just yet. You're going to have a short list of actionable ideas, but you're going to want a lot of them in your back pocket as you go about testing them. So that's step 3. As you refine your ideas, evaluate them with care. So now you've done your research, you've assembled your team, and you've got a set of ideas that you can feel pretty confident about because you've spent some time with them and you've refined them. At Godfrey, we use this process to generate ideas for a wide variety of B2B communications. But you can use it for anything, whether you're planning an event, designing a product, or just trying to find a way to get your team closer together. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how we got the Swiffer. And it just requires those 3 simple steps. Get a good handle on your challenge, get as many ideas as you can, and evaluate them with care and attention. And don't forget that some of the best ideas start out sounding like the worst ideas. Oh, thank you. This is for, oh yeah, thanks.